כל השונה הלכות בכל יום מובטח או שהוא בין העולם הבא שנאמר. אל תקרא הלכות אלא הלכות. Rafael, you here? בעזרת השם, the two mitzvot are 435. We'll be discussing today the mitzvah of swearing. If you must do Shavuah, if you have to swear, you must swear with Hashem's name. For instance, we'll discuss in certain instances. Just quickly, if there is a person who says you owe me $1,000, and you say you don't owe him, and then the person brings one witness will make the person who says I don't owe $1,000 will make him obligated to swear. Now that he has to swear only in Hashem's name, and he cannot swear anything else. This is number 436. We'll be discussing, we must destroy all forms of Avodah Zarah. Bezat Hashem, the mitzvot are sponsored today. L'refuah shlema, lekol cholei, l'ilui nishmat. First of all, l'ilui nishmat. Yechiam ben Yosef ונעמי. וגם לרפואה שלמה לכל חולי אבו ישראל וכל חיה בת לאה. What's the name? רפואה שלמה? She's good, ברוך השם. Then we have Lior ben Ahuva, Libi bat Racheli, Yosef ben Miriam, Moshe ben Miriam Lydia, Ruben ben Yosef, Ehud ben Yosef, Ruben ben Lili, רפואה שלמה. Mitzvah 435. מצווה על כל להישבע בשמו ברוך הוא בעת שנצטרך להחזיק ולקיים דבר או להרחיקו. So if a person has to fulfill a certain aspect or to make sure that is what it is, and the person wants to or distance himself from a certain behavior, he must make the swear in the name of Hashem. לפי שיש בזה גדולה בחוקו והגבורו והרוממות. Right? For that in itself is pointing out the importance of the might and on high. Huh? Makara. Business never stops. ועל זה נאמר, it says in דברים, chapter 10, פסוק 20, ובשמו תשבעה, you must swear in Hashem's name. ובביאור אמרו זכרונם לברכה, in our sages told us in מסכת השבועות, 35th page, עמוד ב', אמרה תורה, הישבע בשמו, you must swear in his name, ואמרה תורה, אל תשבע. In another place, the Torah says not to swear. So what's going on? כלומר, explaining, כי כמו שהשבועה שאינה צריכה היא נמנעת והיא מצוות לא תעשה, the person where there is no need for swearing, it's actually there is a prohibition. כן, השבועה בעת הצורך היא חובה והיא מצוות עשה. So to teach you that when there is a need for swearing, it must be done, and that's a mitzvot aseh. Ita, I want to just tell you, thank you for picking up what I dropped before the davening, the piece for tefillin. Thank you. ולפיכך אין נשבעים לעולם בשום דבר מכל הנבראים. Therefore, a person should not be swearing for anything in this world. ואמרו זכרונם לברכה, it says over there in מסכת סנהדרין, 63rd page, עמוד א', כל המשתף שם שמיים בדבר אחר נעקר מן העולם. If anybody who he swears Hashem's name with something that has nothing to do with Hashem, he doesn't live a year. You know, right? The story once I said, it's good to repeat it again. Here, somebody told me there was a Rav in Florida. One time, one time on Simchat Torah, a person who has zero to do with Torah, because she donates anything to the Kolel, if anything, he doesn't look like he likes anybody. All of a sudden, Simchat Torah come one time and he starts dancing and singing. You hear? Singing and dancing and dancing. The rabbi saw this guy. He says, I don't understand this guy. He never, once in a year maybe he comes to shul, twice a year, maybe, once a month, whatever. Because she comes now, he's over here dancing and jumping. I want to know what's going on. The rabbi went to him and he says to him, Habibi, what happened? He says, this Torah is such a great thing, such a powerful tool. He says, what happened? What do you mean? He says, well, this Torah made me $500,000. Torah made you $500,000? What happened? He says, one time I had a partner where, business is business. I took $500,000. He came to the Beit Dayanim, and the Dayanim and Beit Midrash ruled that I have to swear in the Torah that I didn't take the $500,000. So, Rabbi, I'm telling you, the Torah is worth so much. I got $500,000. They took out the book for me, and I swore. I swore that I didn't take the $500,000. So the Torah made me $500,000. Of course I'm going to be dancing. So Rabbi said in the end of the story, he didn't live till the end of the year. He died within a year. As it says over here, anyone who takes the Shem Hashem, he takes swearing Hashem's name so lightly, and he thinks, I think the rabbi shouldn't have made him swear, but the Beidin had no choice. The other side was crying. And the other side had not sufficient proof to take out the money, but they had sufficient enough to make him swear. ואומנם, זה נאמר במי שמכוון להישבע באותו דבר מן הנבראים לבד. אבל נשבע שבשמיים או בשמש ובירח, לכוונת האדון שעליהם שבראי אברהם, זה אינו ברכה לאיסור כלל, ותמיד נראה שנשבעים בכל גבול ישראל. כן, בכל גבול ישראל. Some people are swearing in the name of the sun. It's a joke or something, right? So they by the goyim, if you swear, I swear by the sun. What does that mean? In their minds, that if you swear by the sun, and it sounds like that was a prevalent thing, the ways to deal with goyim. The goyim, they think if you swear by sun, if you're wrong, like tomorrow the sun is not going to shine for you, right? So he says, the rabbi says here, it's not, what's his name? It's not the Isur Doraita. All right? Now, today, what do you hear the kids do the whole day? The kids, I swear God, I swear God I didn't do that. I don't know what that means, B'chlal. Are they swearing? Again, according to many people, God is Hashem's name. Right? So swearing in God's name. No, just say those words. I swear in God's name, I didn't do this. People talk like that. Or I swear in God's name, I'll do this. Shem Rachem. That will be prohibited. Maybe it's not the real name of Hashem, but again, maybe it's a kinui, something. Hashem has a lot of names. All right. We are obligated to fulfill Hashem's command in His name at all times. תתחזק בליבנו האמונה בו והשגחתו עלינו ועל כל דברינו, וזה דבר ברור. And obviously, that we have to elevate the importance of Hashem's name. And by that we will have constant admiration to Hashem. And the point is, when you have constant admiration, you will follow the rules. Over there I already spoke to you in the mitzvah number 30 in reference to all the rules that are relating to swearing. This mitzvah is for everybody at any time, men and females. Let's say a person was put in the situation that he must swear in Hashem's name, and he doesn't want to swear in Hashem's name. That was needed for that instant. Bitela says he transgressed this mitzvah l'dat Rambam, according to Rambam Zal. Aval Rambam Zal katav. The Ramban said she'en hashivua b'shmo gam ba'et hatzorech mitzvat aseh klal. Ramban says no. This mitzvah number 435, according to Rambam, swearing God's name, there is no such a thing. There's no such a mitzvah. Ki'im reshut gemura. It's an allowance. It's not an obligation. Meaning, again, an instance there was a story once, a Gabbai Tzedakah was very prominent and very honest, and he returned the money that he borrowed from a rich man, and the rich man does not know he doesn't remember, doesn't recollect that he got the money back. So they came to the Gabbai, and the Gabbai, the Beidin said, okay, if you return the money, you have to swear that you return the money. And the Gabbai said, no, I'm not swearing. And they told him, if you don't swear, then nobody's going to trust you. You must swear. So they actually twisted his arm to swear. This is mitzvah 435 according to Rambam. So the Gabbai said no. He paid additional $1,000, and he didn't swear. Everybody's going to say that you lied. That means you were lying before till now. Why did you pay second time if according to you? So and anyway, the Gabbai left the city. The story ends over there that Gvir, when he was doing his books again, all of a sudden he found in the book $1,000 that the Gabbai paid me back. Whatever. But you see, according to Rambam, that person would be over Isur Deoraita. 435, Ramban says no. There is no obligation to swear. If you want to swear, you could swear. That's allowance. שאם נרצה נשבע, ואם לא נרצה להשיב, להשבע לעולם אין בכך כלום. According to Ramban, no, you don't have to swear. And because that's not what the Torah meant. וגם כי יש בבנייה מהשבועה מצווה. וכעניין שאמרו במדרש רבי תנחומא. Over there, there's also, even don't swear when you write. As it says in מדרש תנחומא, אמר עליהם הקדוש ברוך הוא לישראל, לא תהיו סבורים שהותר לכם שבועה בשמי אפילו באמת. Don't you come, and the Midrash says over there, don't think for yourself that I gave you permission to swear in my name. אלא אם כן יהיו בך כל המידות האלה את השם אלוקיך תירא אותו ותעבוד ובו תדבק. Unless you have all the encompassing things in yourself, you're fearing God, you're serving God constantly, and you are clinging to rabbis. You're mamish surrounding yourself with all the rabbis. You're learning Torah non-stop. If you're that individual who completely engrossed in the Torah, now you are allowed to. And only after that you could go and swear in God's name. Meaning there's steps to take. ואם נרצה נוכל לומר שיבואו בשמו תשבע, תתן עשה ולא תעשה לנשבע, בשם עבודה זרה, כלומר בשמו תשבע ולא בשם אלוהים אחרים. So now says Ramban even more. He says, now, this is what I told you. He says, it's a problem. I swear in the name of the sun. I swear in the name of the sun. The sun, you're not allowed to. He says, no. You're allowed to swear in Hashem. Ramban says no. When the Torah tells you must swear in God's name to teach you, in Hashem's name you're allowed to swear if you want to. But in other gods, you cannot say in the name of Yoshka, I promise this is the truth. Yeah. That would be asur. Oh, and more, the most prevalent way to swear, by the way, the most respectable way a person makes a vow or swears is to swear that he's going to learn Torah. That is allowed. To encourage your Yetzer Hara to stop you from the Mitzvoth. Let's say a person decided in his mind he's going to learn every day, 9 o'clock till 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And he's trying to do that for the past 15 years. Ain't working.
What do you do for jury duty?
I understand. I'm saying, well, okay, so once in a while it's not like that. But the guy says, I want to learn 9 to 12. And unfortunately, jury duty, unfortunately, the car crashes, unfortunately, the plane, unfortunately, this dies, that one dies, blah, blah, blah. The whole, already 15 years, he can't start learning. So a person is allowed to go and say, I swear b'Shem Hashem, Furash even, he's allowed to say, I'm going to start learning 9 to 2, at least one time a day. That, in order to encourage, in order to push away the Yetzer Hara, he's allowed to do that. If that's going to help him to push off the Yetzer Hara, to go to learn, that is the best way to use Hashem's name. What do you want to say?
No, but what happens in jury duty? You know, jury duty, I don't think they make you say, like,
I affirm.
Say, I affirm?
Yeah, I affirm. And the Goyish court over here, they don't make you, they say, I swear? No, I affirm. Affirm means it's almost like swearing, but it's not swearing. Okay.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Mitzvah number 436. Mitzvot la'abed avodah zarah u'mishamshea. There is a mitzvah to destroy all forms of avodah zarah and all those people who are mishamshea. What does that mean? שנצטווינו לעבד בתי העבודה זרה כולם בכל מיני עיבוד, בשיברון ובשריפה ובחריסה ובכריתה. There's a commandment in the Torah to completely annihilate all the places of avodah zarah, either by burning it, by crashing into it, or any way possible. Kol min b'ma shera'ui lo. Every avodah zarah form in any way that it's fit to destroy it. Right? During a certain flag in America, they were saying in India, they were that Indians didn't believe in their gods. You see what the Indians were doing? That they were so upset with their gods that they were not protected from this certain sickness in the world that was, looming around the world. That to impress on Americans, that even Indians started to throwing their idols into the river. And the American media is always the liars, the biggest liars that they are. It's actually a form of avodah. It's a form of a service of that idol in India by throwing all their idols into the river. But American media used that to their advantage point to promote that like Indians were upset with their idols, that they didn't protect them from certain sickness. Anyway, the fakeness is there is. So anyway, כלומר, במה שיהיה יותר משחית וממהר, So the Torah tells us to destroy the idols in any format possible, but in whichever way is the hastens. In order to not to have any, not to leave any importance in the Avodah Zarah, so destroy it in any form possible, and as quick as possible. No thinking too much. You have to understand when it comes to the War Mitzvah, and a Jew is contemplating too much, he has to check himself if he has Goyish blood in him. Yes. If a person is right now here, the Torah tells you to destroy the Avodah Zarah. Why is he hesitating? Why is he contemplating? Why? He doesn't even know it, but in his heart, in his blood, there is a Goyish blood, and it's actually telling him not to do it. Not to do it completely. And many times we see in the history that it happened like this. That the destruction didn't take full effect, because in the heart it was not a fully effect. Okay? And that's, by the way, another way, that's another proof that the hastening, and we were discussing early in the morning today, that one of the proofs that the Sephardim are noteya to Yiddishkeit more than the other counterparts. Why? Very simple, because at the time of the Egel, the Jews jumped to do the Egel. The Jewish men, they jumped to do the Egel. The women didn't jump, right? So the woman deserved the Rosh Chodesh as a Yom Tov. We don't. We lost it. But you see that the real Jewish blood is to go jump. The difference is, so some guy gonna say, you see, when you jump too fast, we'll take the Ashkenazim for instance. Ashkenazim to, let's say, build a building, build a yeshiva, they have $zillion. They will not build a yeshiva. The rules by them is that they have to sit down and they have to analyze every angle and then they'll build. By Sephardim, it doesn't work like that. By Sephardim, a guy has $1 billion, he's opening a kollel, he's opening a building, he's building right away. There's no question asked. Why? Because that's the nature of a Jew. So you're going to say, no, you have to be more elaborating, like Ashkenazim maybe. You have to more sit down and do everything with machshava and think. Yes, you should do that within a day. You should do all the contemplations in one day. If you have the resources to build a kollel or build a yeshiva, build community services for community Torah, there is no contemplating. Let's talk about it in a day or in a week. Let's gather all the Rabbanim together. No such a thing. The guy calls up, all the Rabbanim, Hebra, we have the funds now. Right now we need a yeshiva. We're not sitting now and thinking maybe when, how many students we're going to have. You build the yeshiva. You build the spot. Yaakov Avinu, he sent Yehuda to build. He sent him to build. He didn't tell him to go see how many people will live in your neighborhood. We'll see if you're going to really need the yeshiva or not. You build the Torah Makom. No asking questions. And that's the difference between us, Sephardim and Ashkenazim. Sephardim are always jumping ahead and hastening. Yes, sometimes it fails, sometimes it doesn't, but that's not the point. The point is when you come to do mitzvah, you do it instantly. No playing games. No, let me wait, let's make a meeting, or let's make another meeting next week. And you do it right now. I was in a meeting once by Bukharin, Chief Rabbanut over there, and they gave us 3 agendas. And they told me, money is not a subject. I said, if money is not a subject, let's start doing right now what we need for Am Israel, for our community. And I was outvoted because this mentality that is creeping in, even by Sephardim. You could notice that it's a big problem that they're creeping in to become like Ashkenazim. Let's make another. Let's talk about it in a week again and again and again and again. If you have a problem, you jump on it. You fix it right away. You don't figure out. Don't take too long. That's what the Rabbi says. Rabbi says you jump. You figure out what is the best way to destroy Avodah Zarah. Don't play games. As it says over there in Sefer Dvarim, Sefer Dvarim, chapter 12, pasuk bet. Abed ta'abdon et kol hamekomot. You must destroy all of those places. And it says, Ki im ka'okot ta'asu, lahem mizchotem tatzu. You must destroy them, all their places, and all their idol sacrifices. Amar od, and it says over there also, when you touch them et mizbechotam, and it says over there you should grind their altars. וראיה שזה מצוות עשה מה שאמר בצנהדרין. How do you know this is the mitzvah, the commandment of the Torah? It says over there on page 90 in Sanhedrin, בעבודה זרה מהי מצוות עשה איכה? כלומר לעבדה. What is the mitzvah of עשה עבודה זרה? The mitzvah of עבודה זרה over there is to destroy it. תרגמה רב חיסדא וניתצתם. And that's what Rabbi Chisda explains the words v'nitatztem. It means spread it around, like blast it. בלשון ספרי, מניין אתה אומר שאם קצץ אשרה והחליפה אפילו 10 פעמים, שחייב אדם לקוצצה, גם הוא לומר, אבד תעבדון. Oh, so the discussion was over there like this. They have a tree. You hear? Mm-hmm. They bow down to the tree. Mm-hmm. So it comes, this is the mind, this is the fake, this is the crooked mind. What is the crooked mind? The crooked mind will come and say, wait a minute, Hashem did not say, Hashem said destroy the tree that was served. Yeah? So let's say you have a etrog tree. Let's say a person had a etrog tree. One day he became crazy and he says, I want to bow down to the etrog, and he made it Asherah. Right? So now etrog tree, Baruch Hashem Le'aynara, could finance his whole family. He could sell each etrog for $300-$400. There's 1,000 etrogim of it. It's a lot of money for a year, right? So now that he made it Avodah Zarah, what is going to come? It's going to come, and some rich guy is going to come and say, no, wise guy, a Talmid Chacham, who is in this business of contemplating all the time, making everything delay. He'll come and he'll say with the wisdom, you know what? Hashem said to destroy the tree, right? When you chop off the tree from the root, what did you do? You destroyed it. He says, why destroy the roots? Destroy the tree. Cut it from the bottom and that's it. And so what happens? If it grows tomorrow, new fruit, he's gonna give him a ter. He's gonna say it's okay. The Torah told us to destroy. You destroyed it already. No, the Torah tells you disintegrate it. Meaning completely blow it up. Meaning take it out with the roots. Completely destroy the tree and not leave it. 10 years from now it's gonna give you fruits. Maybe parnasa again. Chas v'shalom. No cheshbonot. No contemplating too much. You do the mitzvah completely in the spot without any reservations. Mitzvah limchot sham avodah zara, limchot sham avodah zara, v'chot zachra min haolam. The purpose of this mitzvah is to completely annihilate the remembrance, any remembrance, anything to do with avodah zara. B'dinei kololim, b'pshat hakatuv. We already understand all the rules are already clearly outlined in the Torah. ונוהגת בזכרים ונקבות, this mitzvah is for males and females, בכל מקום ובכל זמן, every time, שמצווה עלינו לאבד שם עבודה זרה, אם יש כוח בידינו. If we have some strength and might in our powers, completely to annihilate the avodah zara. So you see, a lot of people are against me when I say that the land, the government of Israel is actually anti-Semite, and they tell me, why you say that? Very simple. They have avodah zara non-stop over there. They have Christians all over the land, and they're promoting over there their Christianity, and very big movement is all their avodah zara over there. And the government, you see, it has all the power to destroy it. They don't do it yet. Why they're not doing it? The reason is because they rather have Christians give out pamphlets in the Kotel, and not the Jews. If you're a Jewish organization, and you come to Kotel with pamphlets, they're going to throw you out. They're going to surround you, maybe even arrest you if you want to leave anything there. But if you're a non-Jewish organization, Christians, mercenaries, no problem, go ahead, spread as much as you want. So if we are in power, like today, if Medinat Israel was really a Jewish state, they would completely annihilate all the idol worship from it, but they're not. So you see, it's not controlled by Torah or by Jewish people. Again, why it's not so? Again, you're going to have wise men sitting there and contemplating. Is it worth it? America is going to get upset with us. England is going to get upset with us. No, there is no contemplation. The Torah says no contemplation. You destroy every part of avodah zara from your property, from your possession, from your land, and that's when you're going to have bracha. But no, Rabbi, really, today we can't destroy the Christian churches in Yerushalayim. Chas v'shalom, it's going to cause a lot of war, like it doesn't right now. So much hatred all over the world. They'll find any reason to hate the Jews, and you telling me they're going to hate us more because we destroy their churches. They hate you anyway. So do at least what Hashem wants. See, that's what people understand. and that's why I believe strongly the Sephardim were mixed right now with Ashkenazim, for Sephardim to teach Ashkenazim how to do things according to Torah. No playing games. There is no part of a road. You must do everything straight without any questions. Don't worry about the circumstances. All those things are actually against Torah. And Bezat Hashem should protect us from all the Rashayim, those that want to harm us, and those that want to fake us. There are a lot of people who feint Judaism and actually leading the Am Yisrael astray. Hashem should protect us from such people.